Welcome into Dave Campbell's Texas Football Instant Recaps here at the UIL State Football Championships in Arlington at AT&T Stadium. I'm Max Thompson. That's Matt Stepp. He's the Texas Football Insider for Dave Campbell's Texas Football. And we just watched Rockdale win 45-29 over Brock in a completely boring 3A Division I state championship
nothing really
game.
To see. We can
nothing to see here.
Right?
We can, all right, see you guys.
All right, bye.
That game was awesome.
Tremendous.
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable
really
game. Let's just go back to the beginning because where we ended is nowhere near where we started, right?
No.
21-0 lead for Brock. 21-0 lead for
dominant.
Brock. Dominant. And I'll say the thing that I think just stood out is you have to wonder if just Rockdale starstruck by the moment, right? Fumbles, uncharacteristic mistakes, things like that. They started to get it together, but at first it just seemed like they were shell-shocked to be here.
Yeah, I wonder if Rockdale looked like early in the game, if they got out of their base defense a little bit, because Brock is a very untraditional offense. They like to line up and run. And it looked like Rockdale put a lot of guys in the box, and it created running lanes for the Brock running backs. Once they got back into more of their base defense, it allowed their linebackers, especially the David kid, to kind of flow and make plays and kind of muck things up a little bit. And their nose guard, I didn't get his number, but he was really, really good the entire game. Really did a good job. I thought that adjustment allowed their offense to kind of get their legs behind them. And then Torrey Laughlin took over. Torrey Laughlin and Jaquaylin Crawford, those two guys.
We've heard all year about this two-headed monster that they have. Obviously, Jaquaylin Crawford committed to Oklahoma, and Torrey Laughlin has a huge legacy at Rockdale.
What a story.
I mean, what a story. His dad played for the 1976 state championship team. His granddad played for the PVIL team. Holy Lord. What a tradition, and he just carries it on.
Yeah, when Laughlin's playing at Rockdale, they're probably going to win a state championship.
Right, I guess so.
3 for 3 at this point. So
can we find some more Laughlins?
I know, yeah. They might be wanting some more to come through. But, I mean, you got 202 yards passing, 256 yards rushing. He even caught a touchdown pass. He did it all. He's runs really hard. He's not the biggest kid in the world. Yeah. He's tall, but he's kind of thin, but he's real wiry. Yeah. I guess he's wiry strong, but he just ran through a lot of tackles. And then, Crawford, when a big play needed to be had,
he was there.
Rockdale was able to give him the ball, and in the Wildcat or down the field, and he made plays. And once that momentum started going for Rockdale,
it just snowballed.
He couldn't stop it.
You couldn't stop it. I can't say enough how much this game changed. Obviously, we're at 45-29, and we started 21-0. The team that won was losing.
There's a lot of happy folks in Rockdale behind us. A lot of
people in Rockdale are extremely happy right now. I want to talk about that special moment at the end of the game.
Okay.
You got the backstory before anyone else. Tell us a little bit about what happened there.
So Rockdale head coach Jeff Miller's son, Gunner, last year was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, which is a form of cancer. I believe it's in his legs. He can't play football anymore. He's beaten cancer, so that's the great news. He's beat cancer, but obviously his football career had to end. And so he's basically kind of been like a volunteer coach, student coach, so to speak. Still around the team, still helping out where he can. But I got a tip off that he was going to suit up tonight, and just in case that moment came where they could kneel down the ball, he was going to be out there. And sure enough, in the last play of the game, we saw number 6 Gunner Miller come out there.
Pretty cool moment.
And take a knee. You could kind of see the emotion on the Rockdale sideline there. I'm sure Coach Miller, obviously, to see his son out there one last time to kneel down for a state championship, pretty awesome, and just great stuff there. That's what sports and life is all about, and for us to get a chance to see that, it was a pleasure and an honor.
The weird thing is we came into this year thinking Cameron Yo would be the team here. Who ends up here? They're bitter rivals.
Yeah, they're rivals. Rockdale,
happy to take that spot over their rivals and be in this position.
I'm sure they're pretty fired up.
And you know what? Yo's got a few more. They'll probably let him have this one, but now that rivalry gets a lot more interesting going forward, I think.
No question. Rockdale, first state title in 40 years. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people having a good time in Milam County tonight.
I don't know. You think they're having fun back there?
Yeah. A lot of happy folks in blue and gold. A lot of happy folks.
We've had an unbelievable stretch of games so far.
3 for 3, Max.
We're sitting in now for Gunner and Newton, and I'm expecting it to be just as much fun. But this one, unbelievable game. One more time. Rockdale, 45-29 over Brock after trailing 21-0. We'll see you guys in a little bit.